Hi, it's John here from NumatREC. We've been working in the playground industry for years now, and through this time we've collected a lot of insight from our experience and have seen many of the mistakes people make when choosing a playground surface. In this video, we'll discuss the most common mistakes we see and the things you can look out for so you don't make them. So let's dive in. The first mistake we see people make is opting for the cheapest surface to save money. Choosing the cheapest option may seem like a good idea at the time, but this often leads to regret later down the track when the surface needs replacing only a few years in. As with many things in life, you get what you pay for with playground surfacing. If you want a surface that's going to look great and last for a long time, then you may have to pay a little more. Mistake number 2. Choosing a surface that's not fit for purpose. Play surfacing comes in many different types, and it's important to make sure you match the right type of surface to your play area. A classic example we see where this goes wrong is when people put wood chips on a sloped surface. Wood chips aren't meant for slopes, as they just slide off and create a big mess. For sloped areas, you're much better to choose a one-piece surface that won't slide, like pour and play or mulch set. Another common thing we see is when people use bark or wood chips in the under 2s area of their early childhood centre. Young children just love to put things in their mouths, which makes wood chips totally inappropriate for this type of area. Mistake number 3. Not accounting for equipment height. The New Zealand Playground Standard stipulates the use of impact attenuated surfacing in your playground under and around play equipment. One of the common mistakes we see here is people not putting any safety surfacing under equipment, or under engineering their play surface for the height of the equipment. This is often the case in DIY playground installations where the owner of the playground isn't aware of the playground standard. This is why we recommend always speaking to a safety surfacing professional who can help you choose and install your surface to meet the safety requirements. Mistake number 4. Setting and forgetting. Now, we'd all love to set and forget when it comes to our play surfacing, but unfortunately it's not that simple. Neglecting surface maintenance can lead to your surface becoming unsafe and may decrease its lifespan. We recommend regular maintenance checks in keeping with the type of surface you've chosen. Remember, wood chip surfaces require weekly checks, annual top-ups and replacement every 3 years. Wet pour and artificial turf surfaces require less maintenance but should be cleaned or groomed once every 1 to 2 years. Mistake number 5. Neglecting surfacing in your budget. When you think of playgrounds, what ideas or pictures spring to mind? Slides, swings, towers, equipment, right? But equipment is only a third of what makes up a good playground. There's also design, civil construction, and surfacing to think about. Unfortunately, when planning a playground, people often neglect surfacing, only to find out later, after purchasing their equipment, that their remaining budget isn't enough to cover the cost of the surfacing they need. You can avoid this by using our playground budgeting rule of thirds, which you can learn about in our playground budgeting video available in the Learning Hub on our website. Mistake number 6. Missing the opportunity to add games, a logo or a theme. This one really only applies to wet pour rubber, which is a highly designable surface you can use to create surface games and other meaningful designs in your surface. We sometimes see people choosing to go with all one colour and missing the opportunity to add more play value to their playground through the surface. We recommend working with a playground surfacing company who can help you design your surface to be more engaging and deliver maximum play value. Mistake number 7. Choosing the wrong colour. This one can be seen as another missed opportunity. Surfaces like wet pour rubber offer a wide range of colours to choose from and the ability to blend colours to fit your playground's cultural or imaginative themes. When selecting your colours, we recommend that you speak to a play surfacing professional who can help you match your colours to the playground's surroundings. Mistake number 8. Not reading the fine print or product warranties. When it comes to warranties, most of us don't have the patience to read through the fine print. But it's a very important part of what you are buying when you purchase a play surface. You need to know how long does the company's warranty last, what is covered and what isn't covered. If you'd like to know more about play surfacing product warranties in New Zealand, check out our warranties video on the Learning Hub on our website. Mistake number 9. Not checking your surface provider's track record in New Zealand when comparing surface options. This is another common mistake we see where people neglect to check out the history of the surfacing providers they are considering. When buying a playground surface, we recommend you ask each company you are considering for a list of projects that are 5+ years old that you can check out for yourself to see how well the product has lasted. Mistake number 10, not considering site access. When we talk about site access, we're talking about the ease with which we can get materials and equipment to site. If there is poor access, then it will be difficult to drive a truck up to the location to unload materials or machinery like diggers and compactors. This leads to greater costs of getting materials to site, and this needs to be factored into your budget. Mistake number 11, installing new surfacing around an old playground. The problem with installing new surfacing around old playground equipment is that when the old equipment needs replacing, you often have to pull up some of the new surface with it. This often leads to a mismatch in the surfacing material, which spoils the look of your surface. When considering the installation of a new surface, it pays to ask whether any of the equipment needs replacing too. So there you have it, our list of the most common mistakes people make when choosing and installing a playground surface. We hope this has been informative and will help you to avoid making any of these costly mistakes with your new playground surface. If you'd like to speak to one of our play surfacing consultants about which type of surface is right for you, please contact us on the contact page of our website. We'd love to help.